Hello, it's Thursday, so we're a little bit late for Woolly Hats Wednesday Whip, but we're here anyway. So, November, cold morning, and it's beginning to feel a lot like, ooh, the C word. Anyway, so I'm now in my Iona jumper, which I knitted last year with my own Iona wool. The pattern's a Sarah Hatton design for West Yorkshire Spinners. So, excuse me, they used, the pattern was for the Croft Aran, but I use the Iona wool from Iona, which is a cooperative from the farmers, and I thought the colour was rather raspberry. And it is lovely for a day like this because it's nice and snug, and you can sit around the house without having to put the heating on. Yay! So what have I been up to? Well, we've been cracking on with our next steps for crochet, and this week we were looking at little bobbles. Dun, dun, dun. And big bobbles. So the little bobbles are created by doing alternate double crochet and double treble crochet, which is a very long stitch, not as long as some others. And then the bobbles here are double crochet next to clusters of trebles to make the big bobbles. So that's rather nice. So we were looking at that, and some homework that they were going to do was making a hand warmer using the little bobbles. So I like that colour. So that's what we're doing. And then we also looked at shell pattern. So here we go. Here's the shell pattern, which is rather a nice technique. And it's good for using different colours. It shows it off. So obviously you've got lines of the same shells, but it's nice to have little bits of colour to show the difference. So that again, that's doing 5 trebles in one stitch and then a double crochet in between. So we were having fun last night doing that. So you might have seen, excuse me, I finished the baby blanket, and so I've been looking at my other unfinished projects, my whips, to see what I can get into. So I have been doing some of this, which is the Fair Owl jumper. It's a Rowan pattern from a few years ago, and I'm using up some of my stash. So I'm using up, there's some Rowan felted tweed in here, there's some moordale, which is the dark blue, which is double crochet from Rowan as well, which is best Blueface Leicester and alpaca, so that's rather yummy, and some hand dyed stuff there, which is quite nice, which I got from a shop in Ingleton, I think it was. Oh, look, it's sunny. Hey. And what else is in here? Oh, there's some hand dyed stuff, blue stuff out there, which I got from a shop in, I'll go here and then you can see my face, Berwick and Tweed last summer, after we did the St Cuthbert's Way. So I'm really loving this. It looks complicated, but I do like Fair Owl, and I do love the colours. So it's an interesting design because you knit the front and the back in 2 halves and you sew them in the middle, and then the sleeves are done in that colour there, so there's no fur on the sleeve. So and it's quite a baggy jumper, so that's good. That's keeping me occupied while I'm in between projects. So I have got a lot of other projects. I still haven't found the sock for Mr. W, so I'm still looking for that. And perhaps if I have a good clear out after my classes are finished before Christmas, and I might be able to find it. So I hope the cat hasn't taken it somewhere. So talking of Fair Owl, Fair Owl technique, which I really love doing, I've been looking at classes for next year, and one of the workshops I'll be doing is a Fair Owl workshop, which will be on the 21st of January. So that's one of the first things back, and I'll be doing beginners crochet and also crocheting jumpers workshop on the 4th of February, and I'll give you more details of that later on. So I think that's all for me. I'm off to make some leek and potato soup because it's that sort of a day, and perhaps appreciate the sun before the rain comes, and perhaps do a little bit of knitting. Who knows? I hope you're having a fab week, and do share what you're up to, and I will see you next week. Bye bye.